Hi everyone, welcome to Aussiewood Hardtalk, brought to you by Koollife TV. I'm your host, Eileen. Before we proceed, I would like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land, the Wajak people of the Noongar Nation. We pay our respects to the elders past, present and emerging. Today, we have a special guest at KTV Studios, someone who has greatly impacted the community, and he is the co-founder of OCD Collective, Nuanced, Nuru, WA, so many things, and he also got recognized with an award. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to the studio today, Mr. Kuda himself. Welcome today.
Exclusive at KoollifeTV.com.
I like this. Thank you. Thank you. That was great. That was a great intro. I appreciate that.
No
I don't
worries.
know where we start. Talk to me.
Well, I ask you how you're feeling today and in general.
I am feeling great. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm glad you asked because we have a rule in the Nuance team where we're not allowed to say not bad or I'm okay. We're good. We're good. Always good.
Hey, that's so that you don't fib. No fibaroonies.
Yeah, I told you though. I don't know failure.
You don't? Okay. Kindly introduce yourself, where you were born,
Yep.
how you ended up in Australia. And you have to talk about your transits as well.
I love my transit. That's what makes me me. So, my name is Kuda Mike. Full name undisclosed. We shan't be giving government names. And I'm an artist, producer, director of a couple not-for-profits and entities of that nature, and community innovator at large. Now, I was born in Harare, Zimbabwe, and lived there until I was 8. Then I moved to Kenya, where I got to know your people. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Kenya was a vibe, but I was young, so I need to go back. Uganda after that was where I spent my formative years. So, you know, when you in your teen years, getting into your feelings, you're finding your passions, and you're really forming your identity, that was Uganda for me. And then after that, I came to Australia to join my older brother. So I was here for uni, but realistically, why I picked Oz was, you know, the person that got me into music, I felt from a distance was falling off music and not really into it as much. So I was like, let me go reignite it because this is the guy that got me into it. And I came here and started my new life. So I feel like I'll stop there for now because there's so much more to the story, but we'll find time. We'll find time.
And is that your brother Tapiwa?
What? I forgot you.
Shout out to Taps.
Shout out Taps, man. He's still got bars, by the way. We're just trying to get him back in the studio, but he's still got it.
He'll come to KTV.
Ooh,
how about
let's
that?
just manifest it.
That's
okay, yeah,
it.
let's do it.
Anyway, tell us about some of the challenges you have faced in this journey of coming to Australia and just life in general.
So I love to talk about this sort of stuff because I feel like every day I'm evolving, I'm learning. For example, I have always been passionate about music, right? I've always known, in fact, like I said, I came to Australia because I was like, yo, I need to get Taps back into this. This is something we could do. In fact, our younger brother is probably even better than I am because he makes his own stuff. So music is very much something I want to do for the rest of my life. But only recently did I find out that I was passionate about people. You know what I mean? Because I've always been outgoing. I love connecting with people and meeting people, you know, standing up for people, advocating for people, doing whatever I can. Because that journey for me taught me that, you know what, as much as I was leaving Zimbabwe, which at the time I didn't realize as a kid was becoming an economic, let's call it, I'm trying to be nice. It was terrible. And let me rephrase that because I was going to catch myself saying something else. No, it really, like, it took a turn for the worst, right? And we hit historic inflation numbers. But as a kid, you don't realize that. You're like, I'm leaving family, I'm leaving friends, what's up? Then I went to Kenya and then you kind of struggled to fit in a little bit. But being me, I kind of, you know, you end up playing sport and we're friends all of a sudden, you know, and you get to know people. But it's interesting because I found out that we all have our shared struggles. We all have, you know, people who are living well underneath the poverty line. We all have people who are ridiculously rich. Like, especially in Africa, it's like the top 1% are on par with the richest people in the world, right? And then you look next door and there's slums. So it's like, what is going on? So that sort of thing helped me realize that someone needs to stand up for that sort of thing. Not to say, like, don't get me wrong, I'm just as much a business person. Like I love business. I love, figuring out what we could do, bring people something they need. And, if you can do something with that, great. But I feel like there's a level. Like if you're then going to put people under your foot to get there, different story,
Yeah.
So I guess in terms of challenges for me, I think it was really just kind of finding my niche. You know what I mean? Because you grow up with all these expectations. If I was to say to people, I'm a rapper, they would have a perception in their mind.
Yeah.
You see me with dreads, you probably have a perception in your mind. Then you get to talk to the guy, you're like, this guy.
It's chill vibes.
Yeah, it's chill
positive vibes.
You know what I mean? So it's weird because growing up is tough, man. Like, I probably shouldn't say how old I am, but I just hit a pretty major landmark, a pretty major milestone. And it's fun, man. Like I feel like I know who I am more than I did before, and I'm passionate about things, and I'm unapologetically me. Yeah. Getting more in touch with my culture, trying to inspire that in others. It's all like there. Like I feel like now I know who I am. Because when you move from country to country, you spend so much time trying to fit in, you lose a little bit of who you are. So when I moved to Kenya, I left feeling like I had great lifelong friends and stuff like that. Then I moved to Uganda, same story. But then you look back and you're like, who am I when I'm not spending all my time trying to fit in?
Yeah, fitting in, yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I think that's one of the biggest challenges for me is just trying to find myself in all of that.
That's amazing. Wow, that's amazing. So tell us a bit more about the project you're involved in.
Where to begin? I suppose Our Collective Dream is something that I started with Lisa. It's an organization that focuses on using creative arts to foster community connections. We partnered with the Tool event and brought the Outsiders PERTH, which is the entity responsible for an evening of African poetry and storytelling. So
that's awesome. I attended that.
Yeah,
that was really good.
Honestly, I appreciate your support. Honestly, I can't wait to do that one again because we are evolving it. Other things I'm involved in, I'll probably end with Nurus or go nuanced is something that I'm really passionate about. We're working in community and our focus is cultural identity, especially for the second generation migrants. Would love to get more into that, but that's like my whole life right now.
That's an awesome one because that's what a lot of people who are born first generation, second generation are seeking as well.
In fact, weird story. I just met a lovely lady at the bus stop. She was from India and I think she was like 74. And she was just saying that back home, she used to sprint. She used to be a runner. Wow. And when she came here, she just didn't have the time. So she literally, like survival mode, which we talk about all the time at Nuanced is just the reality of life. If we come here with our parents, are they even home? Because they're usually working 2 jobs. So who's going to pass on culture? So that's where Nuance kind of got the inspiration from. It's just the second generation migrants really don't have anyone helping them understand the value of their cultural identity.
Yeah.
That's
a good one.
Right? Lastly, Nuru, which is all about mental health in the culturally and linguistically diverse community. You can see that big smile on Eileen's face because she's the co-founder for that one. Yes. That's actually how we know each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm excited about all these things because for me, I just want to give back. Do you know what I mean? Like if I can spend all my time around people and be doing something good, I'm winning at life.
And that sounds really good, like it's intertwined because you figure out your cultural identity, you make sure you check on your mental health.
That's right.
And you can use creative arts and things like that. So that's awesome.
Exactly. You know what I'm talking about?
Anyways, as much as we can keep chatting all day, we're going to just take a short break and we'll be back soon. We welcome sponsorship, so don't go away. We'll be right back.
Exclusive at KoollifeTV.com.
Hello viewers, welcome back to your show, Aussiewood Hardtalk. We still have our guest, Kuda, sitting on the hot seat. Welcome back, Kuda.
Asante sana.
Let's talk personal now. Are you ready for the hard talk questions?
Let's do it.
Who inspires you?
I'll quickly say LeBron James and Jay-Z.
All right, those are interesting ones.
We're gonna have to come back and ask deeper questions, aren't we?
Yes, part two, huh? Part two. You got this. How do you deal with discrimination and negative people?
I suppose my energy is just like you can't affect it. And my positivity hopefully is an example to people. They're just probably having a hard day. That's the kind of person I am. I'm like, oh, I don't know. Were you in traffic today? That's true.
Ideas.
I don't know. Just don't let it affect me too much. Like we've got. I'm gonna keep it moving. But I've also been described as not emotionally on or switched on, so I can do some work. I can do some. I'm unavailable. That's right.
How do you maintain your general well-being and mental health?
I probably should do more, but I feel like music for me is one of those escapes. Yeah.
That's awesome because it has a double impact.
Exactly.
Impacts you and helps you.
That's right.
And then impacts others by encouraging them. So that's awesome. Let's talk about your favorite things.
Let's do it.
What's your favorite color?
White.
White.
I know.
It gets dirty and stuff.
Do I get to explain or not?
You said what you said.
White.
You said what you said.
It's white. I thought about that one. I was like, if they asked me favorite color, white.
Wow. Hey, okay, that's
it's
a hard one,
isn't it? It's
T
a
for
weird
tough.
one. It's a weird one.
Who's your favorite comedian?
So I really want to say Dave Chappelle.
I was gonna think Dave Chappelle.
But I recently saw a video of Bernie Mac.
Bernie
rest in
Mac
peace. Rest in peace, Bernie Mac.
He's a lifelong hilarious guy.
Yeah, that's right.
I watched his show. You watched Bernie Mac show?
I did. But the stand-up though. Anyway, sorry.
It is. It's all good. It's all good. Favorite food?
Oh damn! I should have thought about this one. I'm just gonna say sadza because I'm feeling lazy. Because I miss home. I haven't had sadza in a while. If you're watching this and you're Zimbabwean and you want to cook me sadza, please. Let me cook you. Please come and find me.
Let's make him Kenyan, the real one.
Ugali, fine. I'll take ugali. I'll take ugali.
That's it. Favorite fruit?
Ooh, orange.
Orange.
Yes,
okay,
ma'am.
that's a good
Or
one.
mandarin because you don't have to cut and peel. You just
peel
do
it.
the thing. It's ready to go.
Mandarin is better, actually. Favorite drink?
Mazoe, an orange drink from
I
Zimbabwe.
think I've had that before.
Orange Crush.
Yeah. Don't they sell it at like African shops?
They do,
and stuff?
yeah.
Shout out to African shops.
Shout out
everywhere.
African shops. It goes
They
on.
hold it down abroad.
We appreciate y'all. Just get maputi. If you know, you know. That's what I need. I was talking about this earlier today. It's our
Kenyans,
popcorn.
let's bring our food.
Yeah, let's do that.
Favorite music?
Afrobeats. And I'm a piano. I know I'm
So
a hip hop
Anavila.
guy, but yeah, Afrobeats. It's weird.
Costa Teach, R.I.P.
R.I.P.
For our South
guys.
African people.
And AKA. Wow,
And
man.
AKA, two awesome people we lost. Favorite movie?
I don't know if I have one. I'm easily impressed. I can't even answer this one. Do you know what I'm just gonna say? Any of the Marvel movies. I'm so easily impressed. Don't judge me. I like superheroes
Yeah.
and superpowers.
Marvel
Black
is
Panther.
good. Black Panther.
Black Panther.
One or two?
One.
One. No,
Like-
two. Two was more impactful.
It was?
'Cause everyone died.
But what about Killmonger?
Okay, he's a tricky one.
He's a tricky one because
You
was
see
he
where
right?
that's why they're called anti-heroes.
Exactly. Was he
See
right?
where
Was he
they're
right?
coming from, but bruh, did you have to kill all these innocent people? Like, we get you. You should have gone for counseling.
You know,
But-
mental health is important, guys. You know, there's ways to deal with this sort of
That's
stuff.
why there's no. Yeah, there you go.
Exclusive at KoollifeTV.com.
Favorite book?
I don't have one, but I'm reading a lot at the moment.
Okay.
Right now, I'm reading Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill.
That's a good one.
I lied. My favorite one,
Yeah.
The Go-Giver. It
Go-Giver?
spoke to me. I can't even remember the author, and I'm so sorry. But The Go-Giver is is me. It's me in my heart.
Write who the go-givers,
Someone
who's
in the
whatever
comments.
in the comments.
Put in the
Yeah,
comments,
please. So that we know.
Don't be surprised if I jump in the comments just to tell you guys. I love that book. Do you know what I love about it? It's short, it's sweet, it's straight to the point, and it talks about a mentality
that's
that
awesome
I live
because I'm not a bookworm at all. After 3,300 pages, you've lost me.
That's too
so
many.
If it's
That's
less,
too many.
Thank you. Okay. Now we really need that book in the comments, author. So let's talk tech.
Yes.
One of the controversial topics right now. Apple or
Android.
Android?
You don't even need to finish the question. Android.
Android
I'm looking
is
at
a
you,
way, it's a lifestyle.
Apple users.
You know what I mean?
Actually, I'm going
Don't even look at them. The camera quality is shady. And they're using a Type-C charger. So there you go. You know?
Look, do you know what? For music purposes, I would take a MacBook Pro. Because they
MacBook, because that was the next question.
Projecting.
Apple or Microsoft?
Microsoft still.
Yeah.
But the only thing I could ever use an Apple for, MacBook Pro, for music production.
Okay, that's good to know. So we can use
my
it
guys
once
out
in
there.
a while.
That's right.
What type of car do you like? SUV or sports cars?
Sports cars.
That's
That's
tough one.
man. I drive an SUV.
Yeah.
But you know I dream of a sports car.
You
What
know your
does-
car will hear you and start
It's
acting
not
up.
here, don't worry.
Electric cars or petrol?
Electric.
Okay, that's good. Tesla. What
Surely
do
there's
you
someone else.
think about self-driving cars?
I love technology, so I'm all for it. You just won't catch me on the same road.
Yeah.
Find my other way. I'll find my other way.
Me, I'll have a self-driving metaverse car because I can't in real life. I'll just be like, what is it doing? Is it turning? You know.
Let's not
I'm
lie.
not sure.
The kind of busy that I am,
Yeah,
if
yeah.
I could save that time,
Have a nap?
you don't even have
People
that.
are napping.
I see that. But you know what? The reason I actually prefer catching the train in the morning? Emails, songwriting, social media, all the stuff I need to catch up on.
Yeah.
With my hands on the steering wheel, I can't touch my phone.
Yeah, that's
So that's
true.
a whole 30 to 45 minutes, depending on
And
traffic.
that's $1,000 fine. Be careful. One,
Yeah, let's not
No
touch our
distracted driving,
Please,
please.
save a life.
Thank
yeah,
you.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
Unless your car's driving
Catch the
itself.
train instead.
Yeah, or get a self-driving
Or get a
car.
self-driving.
That's right. That's right.
Automatic or manual?
Manual. Automatic isn't driving.
Yeah. I drive auto and I want to learn manual, so
You should.
I'm going to lean towards it this time.
You'll enjoy it.
Can you open your car bonnet
Yep.
in 1 minute, under 60 seconds?
Yes.
Okay.
Who's doing it in longer than a minute?
Bruh, don't ask such questions. Don't ask.
You know what? I don't judge. There's probably something with my car that I don't know how to do. But bonnet is bonnet.
Yeah.
Look, they be
What if
different
it's a
sometimes.
Porsche car you've never seen before where the thing is?
With where I am in life, what am I doing in a Porsche car?
Balling on a budget. Balling on a budget.
Nah. One day.
Can you change your car tire?
Yes.
Traveling by sea or plane?
Plane.
It's
I don't feel the water, you people.
Nah, man. Sharks.
Imagine.
Jaws.
Bruh.
The movie.
And the moving water.
Eesh.
Like I can't. Just put me in there. I'll deal with turbulence. I'll deal with all that.
Let's
That's fine.
sort that out. Okay. IQ game. Spell your name, Kuda, in reverse in 5 seconds, no pause.
ADUK. I'm so glad you said Kuda.
Because it's
Because
short.
if it was my government name,
There.
I wouldn't know.
Kuda Kwishe.
Kuda Kwashe.
Kuda Kwashe. Oh,
Let me
there
try
you
that
go.
one. Let me try that one.
Uh-huh.
EHSAWKADUK?
I think
Is that
that's
close?
right.
Can someone watch that
I'm
back
not
and then
sure.
tell me in the comments,
In the
please?
comments.
Please tell me if I got that right in the comments.
Is it right or not?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for coming to Aussiewood Hardtalks. I hope the topics were not too hot.
Nah, the seat was aight. It was warm.
Hey. Oh.
Warm seat. Next
All
time.
right. Let's do part 2. And
Yeah.
then we'll see.
Also,
It'll be a piping hot.
it better be.
Irons melt, you know.
Man's not hot.
Man's not hot.
Man can
All
never
right,
be hot.
All right. We'll see about that. But we do hope to see you again. We could keep talking. So we have a token gift for you titled Be Kind to Others and Happiness is Free.
Nice.
So I'm just going to reach out for it.
Oh,
And
well.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thanks, guys. How
No
did you know it's my
worries.
favorite color?
Hey.
Eh?
White. You said white before. You see.
You see, I'm a
it's
lad.
not white. It's not white. It's
pink.
Can
Pink-
someone tell him off in the
Pink
comments?
makes my eyes pop. Look at that.
So, final words. What advice for those who are looking up to you? Pressure, no pressure.
Yeah.
But if people want to be like you or make an impact in the community, what advice do you have for the audience?
Well, the one time I'm going to be serious. All right. For starters, don't try to be anyone else. Be yourself. Find your strengths and lean into that. So for me, I have music. I know friends who are sports people and all sorts. Be you, because that thing is what's going to help you connect to people who are looking for that. So, I can't always inspire the theater kid, but I surround myself with the people that I can connect them to. So be that person, so that one day when a young person comes up to me and has a passion that I'm not familiar with, I can direct them to you.
Yeah, that's awesome. Any word of advice for Koollife TV?
I don't know how I can advise someone I want to learn from. I don't know. You guys are doing such an awesome job. Like, I should be learning from y'all. This setup is amazing. Like, I don't have advice. Oh, you know what? How about this? Keep doing what you're doing, because we need more of this. People need to be able to highlight the community members that we want to celebrate. So if I was going to advise you on anything, is don't stop, keep going. And we hope to have many more amazing community members on this program. Keep doing what y'all doing.
I have a few in mind, so coming soon. Thank you so much for that. So, hi viewers again. We've come to the end of your show. Bring your business and let's promote it for you at an affordable price. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you for coming. I'm your host, Eileen and
Kuda. Thank you for having me.